Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to fix something from our products page. So down at the bottom, you'll see that the footer, the box actually goes up into the previous three boxes. And that's because the floats that we had to make these three go next to each other was never cleared. So I'm going to go to my CSS and I'm going to find my footer. And I'm going to tell it to clear. We have a left float on right now, but let's go ahead and just clear both to make sure. That way a footer will always be cleared and be on its own line. Then when we go back to it, you will see that the footer box is now below all three of our middle boxes. So then let's save that. And then we're going to go to our first product. So I'm going to open that up. Now we can have a similar layout here as we had on our products page. So I'm going to go to my source code and I'm going to want everything underneath my heading 2. So I'm going to highlight all three sections and my footer. I'm going to copy that. And in the code, we want to have that right underneath the H2. So we want to actually remove the /main because that is in the part that we copied. So we'll delete that and then we will paste over it. Just to double check, you can click on main and you'll see that the /main is here and then there's our footer underneath it. And when we go back to design, here's what we have. Now the structure is the same, but some things we're going to have to change. So we're going to have to remove the links. So highlight all of these, go to where it says link, delete it and press enter and it should clear the link on those. Same thing with our pictures. Go to where it says link and clear it. And to confirm that in our code, all of those A's around the images are now gone. Then change your pictures. Then you'll want to change your text. Then let's change our descriptions. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my three pictures line up. So in my last one, my pictures were already about the same height, so you'll see the text starts in the same place on all of them. But here you'll notice since all the pictures have a different aspect ratio, the text starts in a different place on all of them. So there's a couple ways you could do this. You could select crop here, hit OK to confirm your change, and we could just line this up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this in Photoshop. When this comes up, I'm going to look and see what the canvas size is. Number of pixels. So this image is 400 divided by 264. So here's my aspect ratio, 1.51. Then I'm going to open the second one in Photoshop. Go to canvas size here as well. Look at my pixels. I'm going to put this number in my memory. I'm going to take 400, which is my width, and I'm going to divide by my ratio, and that should give me my height, which is exactly 264. Proceed to crop that. That looks okay, but I'm actually going to cut a little bit more off the top than the bottom, so I'm going to pre-crop that a little bit to center it more. Then I will set my height to 264. We have it centered. And then that should look a little bit better. If you save this, it will send it back. So I'm going to reopen that page. Then when it reloads the image, we will see that they all now line up. Then I'll do save all. Upload to my site. Check that first product, and we'll see that everything looks good